once we've seen that really clearly, not just had a vague notion of it, but once we've seen it clearly, the utter impossibility of objective experience to bring us to happiness, our happiness-seeking project in the world, it loses its power. It just peters out. Remember T.S. Eliot and the Four Quartets. I said to myself, be still. For hope would always be hope for the wrong thing. Love would always be love for the wrong thing. Whatever you hope for is always hope for the wrong thing. Just see that clearly, so you just cannot escape the truth of it. Hope is always hope for the wrong thing. Just have the courage to face that fact and allow that understanding to work in you.
That hope is not really conscious. It's in the subconscious.
No, but it's very deep. You're right. There is even those of us that have been exploring these matters for a long time, and we understand this. We need to go very deep into us and ask ourselves the question, do I just subscribe to the understanding that nothing objective can bring me happiness? Or has this happiness-seeking adventure in the world, has it really been undone by this understanding? Or is there this deep impulse in me still to go towards someone or something? We have to be honest with ourselves about that, because you're right. When the surface of our mind stops seeking happiness in the world, there's a deeper layer, this subliminal impulse to go towards, even if we're not going towards we may not be going towards, like a momentum, exactly, even if we're not going towards a person, an object, but there's just this impulse in us to go towards, like a dynamism, a residual dynamism, a residual impulse, just to go towards, to become, to find. It's very deep, and you're right, it's not just in our thoughts, it's at an energetic level. And it's these deeper layers, this deeper subliminal residual impulse of seeking that is exposed in our meditations, for instance, in the long silences in our meditations. That's why the silences are really important. That's when these layers come to the surface, and they must come to the surface. So we need to, as you obviously are, Thomas, we need to be very honest with ourselves and allow this understanding to penetrate not just the way we think, but to penetrate really deeply into the body, deeply into our feelings, to these deep impulses we have to move towards someone or something.